All right, notes 17b. This is a continuation of note 17. So if you guys are wondering the notebook setup, why is it like that, Mr. Franco? Objective goes there, and then you're gonna have all this space to work on your notes. Okay, it's basically one graph, and it has, I believe it has like 7 or 8 questions. All right, so that goes on the right hand side. On the left hand side, you're gonna do your handout, which is very similar to the examples that I'm about to go over, right? So again, this is just extra practice. Hopefully these are the last notes you're doing without me. All right, hopefully after these set of notes you guys get to see me, but sorry, for the next set of notes you guys get to see me, because the next time you guys meet, you guys will be working on a PSSR. All right, and hopefully I get to see you guys soon. So let's go to the notes. So this entire image goes on that page. If you guys want to try and sketch it, you're more than welcome. Again, you guys have the power to pause it. If you guys felt that the notes were real easy, then, and I'm talking about note 17, pause this video, see if you can complete these 8 problems on your own, and then play the video. Okay, or play the video. Once you try like 1 2 3 1 2 and 3, pause it, then try 4, pause it, then try 5 6, then pause it. See if you guys can get these without actually waiting for the answers. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Examples we have, and I'll do them in red. It says g of 0. What does it equal? That basically tells you that x is equal to 0. So if x is equal to 0, it touches there, right? So that would be 3. G of 4 basically tells you that x is equal to 4. So if I have g of 4, x equal to 4 right there, it touches it right there, which happens to be 6. So g of 4 is equal to 6. And then we have g of 6, which is here, touches the graph right here, which happens to give me 1, positive 1, right? Hopefully that was easy. I will be erasing what I drew on the graph just so that it doesn't get all cray-cray with all the problems. All right. It says, can you find x values for which g of x is equal to 3? Okay. So basically this question right here is telling you that y is equal to 3. What does x equal? So if you guys notice, right here, you have this line, and it's this whole entire segment. It touches here, right? And then it also touches right here. So for that segment, for that first segment, and I'll highlight it in blue, right? That first segment, we can say 0, comma 2, and we'll put it in brackets because it includes them. Okay, that's one way of saying it. You can also write a statement saying anything between 0 and 2, and the reason you say anything between 0 and 2 is because it applies to 1.5, it applies to 1.7, it applies to 0.5. Anything like that applies because it's a solid line. Okay, now this point right here, I would estimate, I think some of you guys might say it's about 4.75, right? Something like that. That's fine. If it's a test, I would take it. And then the last point, which is on 9, okay, which is this one. So those are my possible x values: 4.5, 4.75, 9, and anything including these numbers between 0 and 2. Okay, let me erase my graph for the next one. Let's do purple. All right, it says f of x is equal to 6. What is x? Basically, it's telling you that the y is equal to 6. What's x right there? You go down, that's positive 4. Same thing with the next one. It says f of x is equal to 0. What is x? Right here, touches my graph right here, which happens to be 7. F of x is equal to 0. What is x? X is equal to 7. Okay? Now, your domain. Your domain is basically the lowest x value and the highest. Sometimes we have infinity, but for this, today, we don't. Why? Because there is no arrows that tells us that it's continuous or continue on forever. So my lowest x value is right here, which happens to be 0. Okay? That's where it touches my graph. Now right here would be the highest, which is 12. Both of them do not have an open circle or a closed circle. If they don't have either one of those, then you assume it's a closed circle and you put brackets around it. Okay? So that would be my domain. My range now, and let's see. I've never used gray. My range would be my lowest right here, happens to hit 7. So, sorry, not it's on the x value of 7, but this would be the lowest, which happens to be 0. Okay? And the highest is right here, which happens to be 6. Again, they don't have an open or closed circle, so you assume it includes them and you put brackets. Okay? These are basically all of your notes for 17B. It was kind of like a quick review from the last set of notes. All right? Your homework, real easy. Well, not real easy, really short. This is your homework. This goes on the left-hand side. You guys are more than welcome to copy the graph. You don't have to. It does help though. All right? Again, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, ideas, anything like that, please message me or email me. If you guys are wondering about how am I doing, keep in mind I'm not sleeping. Not sleeping with 3 babies now at home. And before you guys think anything, no, we did not have triplets. It's just that all my kids are young. My son is 4. My second son is 1.5. And then by the time you guys are watching this video, I should be at home with my baby. My third baby, which should be my baby girl. Okay? I miss you guys. Hope to see you guys very soon. Okay?